All right, let's talk about tracked devices. So once again, from the map screen, click on your menu. Track device setup is your second option here. All right, you have several things here that are extremely handy. Auto zoom basically allows the map to change size depending on how far out your dogs are. So if you have a dog that gets way off screen, it's going to expand as needed. I find that to be a little irritating. There's a couple of other options. All right, dog tracks on map. This is a pretty handy one. Your dog tracks will show on the map as long as you want them to. If you're hunting in a certain area and you're hunting a bunch of dogs at one time, this can become really unmanageable. So what you can do to fix that is that you can set your track to a shorter time. So 5 minutes is a good time. Now, it will continue to keep all of the information in the system. So if at some point you want to come back and see, I want to see everything, you just go in and change it to show all, and everything since the last time you cleared it off is going to be there. So this is kind of handy if you're using your map on a regular basis and you don't want to see all that clutter. Doing a 5 or a 10-minute setting is a really, really good way to do it. All right, handheld tracks on map, same thing here. Mine is set for show all, so all of my handheld, so that's the light blue line for mine. You can change the color if you want to, but mine's light blue. It will show those forever until you clear them off. Now, same thing there. If you don't want it, it's going to keep them, but it'll only show them if you set it for less. Now, you got to keep in that can be a problem if you're using your track, say to track back, something along those lines. Keep that in mind. But same thing there, if you want to keep your map clutter free, so set it on 5 minutes, and then if you need to, you can jump in here real quick and change it to show all. Excuse me, that was dog tracks. This is handheld tracks, so show all. All right, dog display is a whole big thing. We'll go through that. Show off-screen dogs. This is kind of cool in that this is kind of the opposite of auto zoom. So if you have your handheld in a auto zoom, then it's going to expand out constantly as a dog stretches out. But if you don't want that, you can have show off-screen dogs. And what it's going to do is it's going to show if your dog gets off the map, it'll show a little cursor on the direction of where he is. So that's kind of a neat setup for folks. All right, that is an off-screen dog indicator right there. You see that little tab right there? So if I back out, there's the dog. But that's what you get with an off-screen indicator.